You were looking live at the Dome in Woodsboro, here in Refugio County, Woodsboro, Texas, where we're about to watch the hometown Woodsboro Lady Eagles Junior Varsity 1 hosting the Skidmore-Tynan Lady Cats JV1 team. JV2 will not be playing tonight. Upon completion of this broadcast, we will end the stream and we'll then go to the varsity game, and that is a district matchup with the 1-1 Skidmore-Tynan Lady Cats taking on Woodsboro, and I believe they're 0-2 right now, but they have had some great matches even this year at the Woodsboro tournament. But we'll talk about that when we get to that. Right now, let's talk JV. And thank you for joining ST Lady Cat Nation. And from my end, it looks like everything's okay. But I know I have my great friend, Renee Farron, and I don't know if she's on already, but I was going to have her drop me a text so it will fly off my screen here to see if everything is okay with the audio. I'm going to probably mute it in a little bit because they're playing some music, but I don't want to be banned in certain countries. But we'll come back later and I'll ask Renee Farron if we're good. But I'm going to mute it and kind of just point for now. We'll come right back with the starting lineups before the match begins. This is ST Lady Cat Nation. We'll be right back. Not sure how much time we have left. Well, that shows 154, but let's look at the lineups for Woodsboro JV1. Number 1 is Bentley Levine. Number 3, Jacqueline Garza. Number 4, Sabrina Trevino. Number 5, Temperance Lewis. Number 6, Anaya Flores. Number 7, Lexi Kennedy. Number 7, Bella Gonzalez. Number 9, Paisley Tuttle. Number 13, Celicia Carrizal. Number 14, Rose Thompson. And number 15, Krissa Gray. And for your Skidmore-Tynan Lady Cats, JV1, number 2, Maria Hudson. Number 3, Riley Worley. Number 4, Haley Williford. Number 5, Eliza Garcia. Number 6, Kaylin Durham. Number 7, Olivia Medrano. Number 8, Gracie Franks. Number 10, Daisy Farron. Number 11, Elle Carragher. Number 12, Ali Hernandez. Number 13, Leah Nance. Number 14, Jakin Salinas. And number 15, Danny Munoz. Your Skidmore-Tynan Lady Cats Junior Varsity. We'll be right back. All right, the music is off, and we're ready to, as I like to say, rock and roll, because it sounds a little better than we're about to country western or blues, even though I love it all. Skidmore-Tynan, the JV1 team coming off, and I don't have official, but 2 straight victories for sure that I know I broadcast just recently. So they're coming off some big wins. I know Refugio, they swept them 2-0. It was 25-18, 25-16. So they're coming off a little bit of a streak here. The last one, of course, Refugio. And on the varsity side, we also had the Refugio Lady Cats sweep. So let's see what we're going to start here. I think they're ready to do their little high fives. We're about to rock and roll. Renee Farron, can you hear me okay? Can you see everything okay? Just drop me a text if you're available right now. I'll see it on the top of my screen. Just a quick text. Or maybe you're getting the nachos and the popcorn and getting ready to watch Daisy, number 10. But Renee Farron, when you do come in to the broadcast, just give me a... You're good, Amador. This is Amador Ramirez, and I am with ST Lady Cat Nation. I'm also with ST Bobcat Nation. And enjoy, folks. It's going to be, I have no idea. But I do know our Lady Cats JV1 has been putting on quite a show. They've improved immensely. And I'll repeat the roster one more time in a little bit once we settle in. And let's see where the ball will go first. I do tend to use a lot of other sports analogies. I'm not totally ignorant. I'm sometimes being a little silly. Just bear with me. You'll get used to my humor. Or you'll... Here's the serve, and we'll get the servers down. A little bump by Hernandez. And that was Eliza... going to be Nance. There's going to be Elle Carragher over on the other side. Skidmore-Tynan on the left side. Oh, a nice bump. This is going to be it's going to be point. Violation was called. Point Woodsboro. It's Bentley Levine, I believe, number 1, serving. It's going to have to go over, and it's over by Hernandez. And a point, number 3 there on that left front. Jacqueline Garza, 2-0. Woodsboro early start. Once again, serving is Levine. For Woodsboro and the Lady Eagles, JV1. This is our opener for tonight. Eliza Garcia needs to get it over. And too many hits there. A little bit of miscommunication there on that front row, and that's 3-0. Here's Levine to serve. The bump by Hernandez. That one is out. A little bit of power there. 4-0. Woodsboro with Levine serving all 4. Slow start for the Lady Cats here in this first of 2 matches. Good bump by Carragher. It's going to be Eliza Garcia. They're trying to play it a little more conservative. And point, Skidmore-Tynan into the net. In defense there, it was Eliza Garcia. It's now 4-1. And serving will be our leadoff. Is Gracie Franks, number 8. Almost dropped one in there. Good bump by Hernandez. The set by Franks. Eliza Garcia. Now we're going to start it all over on the Woodsboro right side. It's going to be a Franks over to Leonance into the net. 5-1. Back over on the right side. The Lady Eagles in white jerseys, if you will. Skidmore-Tynan in purple, number 7. Lexi Kennedy serving. Is going to be Eliza Garcia, playing that front center beautifully in this win streak that they've got going. There's a set by Franks. It's going to be Elle Carragher will get it over. That one's going to go out a little bit too deep. That's the second deep ball by Woodsboro, and that's kind of what's gotten Skidmore-Tynan their 2 points. And to serve is Elle Carragher, number 11 for the Lady Cats. What a serve. That one had some heat on it. Elle Carragher with the ace. You do a few of those, and those are hard to return. And that had a few feet left in it. That was a bullet, if you will. That's going to be another one, and that's another ace. Elle Carragher, number 11. That's 2 in a row. That one went into the concession stand, getting nachos. Probably some cheese on that ball. Be careful, Elle Carragher to serve. Trying to tie it up. That is just got some heat. They made it over. This is going back to Farron. And point. Skidmore-Tynan now 5 in a row after going down 5-0. Coach Cano over on the right side coaching them up. 5 straight by Woodsboro and 5 straight by Skidmore-Tynan. That one did go out, but job well done. Elle Carragher 5 in a row. Getting the Lady Cats back in the match. The libero into the game, number 4, Sabrina Trevino to serve. Net. And those are the easiest points you can get, but you can't. Out of the game goes Eliza Garcia. In comes Kaylin Durham, and the server is the libero, Danny Munoz. And an ace, dropped it right in the front right. Back to Leonance, and that's in. Yeah, I think they called it in. First it was an out. Now point Skidmore-Tynan, and Coach kind of looking too like, yeah, it was in. Danny Munoz, 8-6, Skidmore-Tynan. a good bump by Franks. Is Leah Nance trying to get a hold of it. Franks with the bump. Oh, not quite. Nobody could get there. Kind of between Nance and Munoz. We got an 8-7. Skidmore-Tynan lead. To the service line for Woodsboro. Number 3, Jacqueline Garza. That's going to be trouble. Oh, let's see what's saved. And beautifully done by Skidmore-Tynan. El Carriger going all the way back to that baseline. Nice bump there by Frank. And that's Durham. Still trying to keep it alive. Got to get it over. They do. Carriger to Gracie Franks. Over to Durham. Here we go. Right over by Munoz. Now here comes Farron. Farron on a double. Could be trouble. They're going to have to get this one over. And well played there by number 5, Temperance Lewis. Very nice. 8-8 now. That was by far the longest point endurance. That's placed on the baseline. Here comes Leah Nance. Just get it over conservatively. They're going to get Skidmore-Tynan into the net with Woodsboro as 9-8. ST leading. And Leah Nance to serve. They have to get that one over. They do. Nance to Franks. Nance just needs to get that one over. Oh, good save by... Oh, nice dive. Gracie Franks. Still alive. Franks over to Farron. Farron with a good hit. Now it's got to be over. This is the third hit. Nobody gets it. Point. Skidmore-Tynan. 10-8 is the score. It looks like two fairly competitive teams right here. Equally competitive, I should say, but they're both laying it out on the line here. That is out. A little deep there by Levine. 11-8. First one at 25. And the best of 3. So you got to play, you got to win 2 sets. If it comes down to the third set, you got to go to 15. Win by, Franks. It's going to be El Carriger. Just get it over nicely with the 2 hands. And couldn't quite get it. Point. Skidmore-Tynan. 12-8. Leah Nance continues her serve. This is as high as I could get. You can see on the other side. We don't go too high. Oh, right into the net. Almost made it. Almost had one of those where the net can help you, but 12-9. And now number 5, Temperance Lewis to serve for the Lady Eagles. Good serve. This is going to go back to Farron. Just kind of get it over. Got the blockers up there. Skidmore-Tynan back. Now they're going to go up to Kaylin Durham. And that'll do it. As far as 3 hits, good effort, but Kaylin Durham with a nice kill. 13-9. I'm not the official stats keeper, guys, so if I say a term that's out of volleyball terms. Oh, that was ace. Daisy Farron, time out. Now, Renee, you had to have seen that one. And if you did, give me a thumbs up. That means you can hear me. You see, that was an ace by Daisy. If you're watching and you've already made dinner and you got it all set with nachos and hot dogs. Anytime you're watching a game, you got to eat like that. You got to get hot dogs, nachos, chili pie, whatever the case might be. But again, Renee, if you're getting this, give me a thumbs up. I like the solid concrete on the floor because it doesn't shake my camera. All right, Daisy Farron, 14-9 is our score here in the first set. Skidmore-Tynan in the lead. The 5-0 start by Woodsboro. Since then, it's been 14-4. Oh, nicely done by Leah Nance. This is going to be Durham gets it over. Into the net. Unforced error on that one. And Daisy Farron continues from the service line. And it's going to fall. Farron enjoying her time at the service line. She's putting in a few in a row. Once again, I'm not the stats. Mr. Ashley does that. And they do have a stats person here in the front row. What a serve by Farron. Farron playing the back row right now. He's Franks over to Durham. Gonna be trouble. Oh, and a block. El Carragher. 17-9. Farron still at the service line. Got to get this one over. Nope. Into the net. Well, Renee, you missed a lot. You missed a beautiful ace by Daisy, and she's still at the service line. She's putting some bullets in there and can't make it. She's still at the line, and I can't tell you exactly whether it's at least 5 or 6 in a row. And she is smoking that ball. Here comes Daisy Farron. Nicely put. And Nance heads up. Franks, Durham, and places it beautifully, Kaylin Durham. 20-9. She's getting close to double-digit serves in a row here. Oh, and well done on that back row. Temperance Lewis on that back row. Beautiful work there. 20-10, and out of the service line for Woodsboro. Rose Thompson, number 14. Out of the game is the libero, Trevino. Oh, and an ace. Thompson with an ace. Basically, Renee, you could rewind right now, but don't do that. You can go back and watch the first part later. She had a great ace. But thank you for your feedback. And yeah, maybe I was 4, and I sometimes don't know if it's going to be. Oh, nicely done, Franks on the third hit. They kept it alive here. Well done on that left side. Number 1, that was Levine. So after Farron puts up a few in a row, here's Thompson trying to respond, and here's El Carragher. Gonna be close. No good. El Carragher with a good kill there. 21-12. Again, first one to 25. You got to win by 2. Out goes Danny Munoz. In comes Eliza Garcia. Oh, they had a chance. Almost caught Skidmore-Tynan sleeping, but well done there. 22-12. And Kaylin Durham serving. Got some power on those serves, these JV1 girls. Nance with the bump. Set by Franks. What a kill by El Carragher. And she joined, I believe, at the Refugio game. Oh, my goodness. That one landed right on that right front. Had a top spin on it. I know I'm using tennis terms too. Baseball, you name it. That's how I roll. Oh, right on, dancing on the top of the net. Here's Franks with the set to Eliza Garcia for the kill. 25-12 is how it ends here in set number 1. We'll change the, in football, you go back and you change the directions. Here you change sides on the court. Let's get that 1-0 up here. 1-0 very quickly, looking back at the Lady Cats. Number 2, Maria Hudson. Number 3, Riley Worley. Number 4 is Haley Williford. Number 5, Eliza Garcia. Number 6, Kaylin Durham. Number 7, Olivia Medrano. Number 8, Gracie Franks. Number 10, Daisy Farron. Number 11, Elle Carragher. Number 12, Ali Hernandez. Number 13, Leah Nance. Number 14, J. Ken Salinas. And number 15, the libero, Danny Munoz. And, of course, Coach Brenda Duran. And you've got the JV2 coach, and assisting for JV1, Coach Munoz, Alex Munoz. Later on tonight, of course, the 3 coaches headed by Coach Ali Vasquez will bring out the varsity district. There's Miss Coach Vasquez over with Mr. Ashley, who takes care of all the numbers. You can see some of your favorites right there. Guess I should have zoomed in on timeouts. I'll do that on the next one. Y'all can see him a little bit closer. Trying to make it as realistic as possible for you guys. This is as high as I can go, by the way, okay? You can see on the other side, this is it. See where that basketball is? That's where I want to be, but Robstown had a facility where it was mile high, and it was a very good aerial shot. I tend to go to the, I don't football term, I don't hang at the 50-yard line, because sometimes the officiating crew, and in this case, the up person is over on the other side, but I can kind of see the angle a little bit better from here. And I don't want a chance having unofficial blocking me. So in this case, you're going to see your home team, or the team you're supporting, you're going to see them at least one time for sure on this particular side. So if this ends on 2, then this is it. If we do go to this third set, the first one of 15, not 25, and then you have to win by 2. I'm getting a little bit of a tickle in the throat, and I hope I got some water here, but I'm one of those with allergy problems, okay? And sometimes my voice can range from different tones. In comes Danny Munoz, out comes Kaylin Durham. And it's going to be the top of the order, the top of the lineup. The quarterback, Gracie Franks. Good work by Woodsboro on that one. And point, killed by Elle Carragher. And Franks will continue. Woodsboro started the first set 5-0, and Skidmore-Tynan had to recuperate very quickly. Might be a little trouble. That was good effort. Here's Munoz. It's going to be Eliza Garcia over. Now the set. Elle Carragher. Franks on the set. Eliza Garcia. Going to be trouble. Oh, a nice dig by Danny Munoz, and a point on that front. That was Jacqueline Garcia. Make that Jacqueline Garza. Tied up here, and to the service line is Jacqueline Garza. And again, you can't afford those. Those are too easy. There's that line between aggression and finesse. And I know you can finesse it over easily, but then sometimes you take chances on the serve. Speaking of which, that one is out. Elle Carragher did a fantastic job on the service line with some power behind it, but this one goes a little too deep. And number 6, Anaya Flores to serve. Yeah, that's 6. And an ace by Anaya Flores. My brain, folks, has a problem with 6 and 8. You hear dyslexia, dyscalculia. It has hard time processing, and sometimes the 3 even, but point Skidmore-Tynan. We're at 3-3, and the libero, Danny Munoz, will be serving. And ace, Danny Munoz. Earlier, one of the balls went over to the concession stand. Fear of nachos on it, but I think everything turned out okay. Danny Munoz, 4-3, second set. Skidmore-Tynan with 1 set in their back pocket. Woodsboro, JV1, and no good. Riley Worley and Kaylin Durham were there to make sure that ball didn't cross over. We're now at 5-3 with Munoz, the libero, and an ace right on that left line. This is what Skidmore-Tynan wants. Just kind of end it and end it early. We're going to try to interview a few of the players. Danny Munoz. And a dig. Nance with a good save. Oh, right-handed. There was a stoppage of play. We're not sure what happened. Violation on Skidmore-Tynan. Point goes the other way, 6-4. And to the service line, number 9. Paisley Tuttle. There's Coach Cano. Set by Franks to Leah Nance. Oh, I missed it, but it was a little miscommunication between Carragher and Munoz. So point Woodsboro 6-5. And again, to the line is Tuttle for the Lady Eagles. Coach Duran talking a little bit, clarifying a few things. A little bit of shifting going on while Tuttle waits and the whistle blows. And here's Tuttle. Service error. 7-5. And now Leah Nance to the service line. Kind of a little fist bump on that one. A set to Durham. And that was Franks to Durham. 8-5. Nance with the serve. And that does go about 6 inches beyond the line. 8-6. Now serving number 15, Krista Gray. That is a high serve. I think that would have landed in. Now it's going to be Eliza Garcia. That one would have been close, I think. And a kill by Kaylin Durham. Nobody wants to get the service ball. Lands right there. Out goes Riley Worley. In is Ali Hernandez to serve. Ow! Skidmore-Tynan 10-6. Good play on that left side. Just happened to float back on the wrong side of the baseline. Ali Hernandez to serve. That one you couldn't even hear. Nice fingertip. Hernandez is set to Franks. Here's Durham. Set it to the back row, and Nance back to Franks. Going to go back to Munoz just trying to get that one over. And a point, Skidmore-Tynan. 11-6. Skidmore-Tynan. That's a timeout. We see our Lady Cats JV1 team. If you're just joining us, the first set goes to Skidmore-Tynan, 25-12. And this one, well, you see it on the scoreboard. It's 11-6. And we are here in Woodsboro at the Eagles Dome. It's a beautiful facility. It's just a dome. Took me a while to find the entrance. That's why I tend to come a little early. You can see the varsity getting ready over there in that corner. Back in that entrance. So still to serve. Here on a little bit of a streak going for Skidmore-Tynan. Danny Munoz, I believe, is still at the service line. Actually, it's Ali Hernandez. My mistake. You got Hernandez and Munoz and Nance in the back. In the front, you've got Franks, Durham, and Carragher. A's by Ali Hernandez. Plays on second on the softball team. It's going to be trouble. Into the scorer's table it goes, 13-6. Knocked down the Whataburger little tent. It looked like a Whataburger tent. Well, you know, just perfect timing. The nachos just got there. The nachos just got there on the scores table. That's out. I got to remember not to call it too loud because I'm not on the court. I'm just a broadcaster. That one just sail out. And a good round there at the service line for Ali Hernandez. Now number 5, Temperance Lewis to serve. Out. That was about 6 inches out. Good eyes on that. In comes Eliza Garcia for Danny Munoz to serve Kaylin Durham. Oh, sending it all the way back. Oh, Nance with the bump. Set by Franks. Here's Eliza Garcia. Oh, a little miscommunication between Franks and Carragher. 15-8. And I believe that's Garizal, number 13. And I hope it's not Cadi. And there was an error on the serve, foot fault, if you will. We call that in tennis. 16-8. Out goes Nance. And to the service line, Gracie Franks. If y'all didn't see the last interview, Gracie Franks, Eliza Garcia, and Kaylin Durham were in it. You can go back to ST Lady Cat Nation and watch that interview. And I apologize, we got it started and then the music kicked in. Oh, way out there. They're going to have to get this over in 3. They do a good job. Hernandez over to Franks, over to Eliza Garcia. And it was out. 16-9. To the service line, Jacqueline Garza, number 3. That's a good serve. Now, Garcia gets this one over with ease. Gonna be a little trouble. Oh, Frank saves it. Actually, Eliza, that was Jake and Salinas over there with a good effort getting the ball into play. Into the net it goes, 17-9. Again, you got to get to 25 into the game. Daisy Farron in for Ali Hernandez. To the service line is Elle Carragher. What a hit. She's got one serve on her. Here comes Eliza Garcia. Oh, couldn't quite get that one. Ball got a little too close to the net for Garcia on that one. And now, those ponytails get me, and I'm assuming that's Anaya Flores against 6. Oh, that one could have landed right there on that front, but it did not. 18-10. In comes Durham for Garcia. And to the service line, Danny Munoz. Carragher to Franks. Over to Farron. Farron with the bump. Set by Franks. Back over to Carragher. Skidmore-Tynan. Violation on Woodsboro. Inching closer to the second set and match are the Lady Cats. Here is Munoz. And an ace. 20-10. Timeout. Again, playing a good match here also for the Woodsboro Lady Eagles. Number 1 is Bentley Levine. Number 2, Jacqueline Garza. Number 4 is Sabrina Trevino. Number 5, Temperance Lewis. Number 6, Anaya Flores. Number 7, Lexi Kennedy. Number 8, Bella Gonzalez. Number 9, Paisley Tuttle. Number 13, Celicia Carizal. Number 14, Rose Thompson. Number 15, Krissa Gray for the Woodsboro Lady Eagles. JV1 action. 20-10. Here's Danielle Munoz, the libero. Could be a little trouble. They got to get it over. They do. It's going to be a set to Farron. Oh, right at the line. Thought it would crawl over. It didn't. Point Woodsboro. Had the right idea. There was an open area there that Farron was trying to get, and it would have crawled over. That would have been beautiful. To the service line, Paisley Tuttle, number 9. A lot of service errors. Timeout. No, not a timeout. Thought that was a timeout whistle. Out goes Jake and Salinas. And to the service line, Leonance. I think I'll have enough time to get an interview in. Oh, good work. Good work there. Looked like number 5, Temperance Lewis. 21-12, and that'll send number 15, Krissa Gray, to the service line for the Lady Eagles. Franks is going to get it over to Durham. Durham on the third hit. Oh, what a night. Still alive. Oh, almost had that one. Great effort by the Lady Cats. Falls just short. So Gray will continue the serve, and they need a few in a row, do the Lady Eagles, to stay alive in this one. Skidmore-Tynan 4 points away. You don't want to ease up now if you're the Lady Cats as well. That was out. All right, now 21-14. I always have this 3-point cushion. It's at 7 right now, so still a comfortable lead for the Lady Cats. Gray will serve. Frank sets it up to that was Daisy Farron, a miss hit. You get one of those every now and then. And this is the time to do it right now. Get it out of your system. Gray will serve. It's Carragher on the bump. Franks Carragher from back deep. Point Carragher. That's about midway back on that court for a kill. Now Skidmore-Tynan needs 3 points. And Daisy Farron will serve. Give her an ace. Hey, you like that, Renee? Daisy Farron. Those are some good serves. And a good... I got a bump or a... Oh, she's going to have to get it over, not in a little bit of a awkward angle to try to get that one. Skidmore-Tynan 2 points down. Farron will come out. In comes Ali Hernandez. And to the service line, Temperance Lewis, who's done very well for... Oh, what a serve. That is an ace. Just when I said she's doing beautifully. It's not over till it's over. I say it over and over. I love this game. Until the last point is scored. You're going to put up 30 in a row, and if you can't get that... Franks is going to... Oh, kind of a miss it. They got it. Be trouble. And set point, but match point. Skidmore-Tynan. In comes Eliza Garcia. Kaylin Durham to serve. It's over. And that'll do it, folks. I'm going to cut this stream pretty short. 25-17. 25-17. Because I'd like to go interview a few of the young ladies. So we're going to cut the stream short. This is ST Lady Cat Nation. Don't go away. We're going to bring it right back for the varsity district 1-1. Skidmore-Tynan after an impressive win in Refugio. We're going to see if we can do a few interviews here. There goes a big smile from Danielle Munoz. She's become one of my favorites. Always hangs out near the press box during football. Of course, here come the varsity Lady Eagles, and Skidmore-Tynan's already there. We're going to cut the stream, and we'll be back for varsity right here at ST Lady Cat Nation. My name is Amador Ramirez. If you're leaving me, have a good night, and God bless.